Okay, so this is a clip that's gone, I guess, semi-viral, I guess. But it's been going around, and I figured I wanted to react to it. So let's check it out.
So, I wanted to come on here and talk about something that is really starting to annoy me. So, I applied for a job at TJ Maxx a few weeks ago and they denied my application. They couldn't even call me, they just sent me some automated email. So, I went in today and I was like, so, what was the reason I didn't get hired? And she was like, oh, like you just like don't have enough experience. There was candidates that had like more experience than you. And I asked her if it was about my tattoos, obviously, because I know a lot of places don't like tattoos. She said that wasn't the reason.
She was being nice. If you can't get a job at TJ Maxx, it's definitely because of your tattoos. You have satanic symbols on your chest. You have a face tat. This is something that, like I said, as in the title, the delusion. It seems like sometimes women live in their own little world, and it seems like no one in their circle is calling them out. I see that a lot of people have no true friends then. Because let's say this, if I was her friend, I would say, no, you should not be applying to TJ Maxx. What you should be applying to maybe be a receptionist at a tattoo shop, piercing shop, I don't know. Be a bartender at a divey bar. It's like, what were you thinking when you got these tattoos? Right? Not, let's say, not even the neck, the crazy neck tat, the satanic goat. Like, what were you thinking when you got your face tatted? You're thinking that, okay, you fit in with how society is. I mean, it's like, this is why I said some people live, in these cases, women live in such a delusional world, and they have a support system that supports those delusions. And I would say this if it was a man too. For you to think that you have face tattoos, that you look stupid, that you can go out and apply to retail jobs, is insane. Why not apply to Hot Topic, right? Maybe even Spencer's. Those fits like the demographic, the type of people that would shop there. That fits where you. I mean, how about use a bit of a brain cell, right? Use some common knowledge. Like that's what I said. If she didn't think that, okay, maybe I shouldn't have applied to TJ Maxx or Target or shit like that, I might not qualify.
I don't feel like that's true, but whatever, I'll leave it at that. So, I'm just wondering how, like, teenagers and young adults who haven't had a job before, how are they supposed to get employed if these places are only hiring people with experience? So, younger people just can't get a job because they haven't worked enough? So, like, they'll deny.
There are places that really requires a lot of experience. I'm doubtful it's TJ Maxx. Yeah, I mean, you can always cover it up, but I mean, someone that's like this, I doubt she's gonna be into covering it up, right? I mean, she could cover up some of it, but her face tats that is there. The piercings is there. So it's like she just, that's what I'm saying. Like, not even the, let's say, the tats and piercing. It's just obviously you can see the type of person she is. Okay, she won't fit into conventional society. It's just how it is. But saying that, let's say this, young people, even if it's, if a young person made this kind of level of, I don't know, I wouldn't say mistake, but I mean, this kind of not thinking, right? Actions of not thinking about the future. Well, those young adults or teenagers, well, they're going to suffer the consequences. This is the thing where I feel men in general live in reality. Because why? Because the world will force you to live in reality. So we have to accept, the harshness of the world very quickly. Women, well, they're allowed to coast by or live in the delusions and complain and wonder why shit is like this. Well, it's the real world. That's what happens when you make this level of action. There's consequences to it, plain and simple.
A 16-year-old a job because they don't have enough work experience, like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I do okay with money as is, so I didn't, need the job, but I would have liked it to have made some extra money so I could pay off my debt quicker. I want you guys to talk about in the comments what it's been like for you finding a job recently, like if it's been easy or if it's been difficult, and I want to know, what kind of experience you guys have, because I want to see if I'm the only person that's, experiencing this right now or not. And, I hate that my tattoos are such a defining factor for me getting a job or not. Just because
That's the real world. Your actions, this is why I've become such a big proponent of accountability. Your actions, small, big, whatever, they matter in life. I'm kind of a believer in the butterfly effect. A step you make can cause ripples in your life. This woman made gigantic leaps, right? Tattoos, piercings, not just on her face, but it's all over her body. She has a big arm, black arm sleeve. It's this is where the delusion is. Stop thinking that you are right for normal society. And I'm all for people being different. I'm all for it. But this is where reality hits the floor. Where you hit reality. The real world is different. There is just a set of normality. You have to be understanding that, okay, you are different. You don't fit normality. So, kind of act differently. Go about life differently. She should have applied to Hot Topic. It's the plain and simple. So for her to think that, yeah, 100% it was her tats. I'm doubtful, very doubtful it was about experience. You don't really need a whole lot of experience working at TJ Maxx or Target or any of that shit. Right? You don't. It is definitely how you present yourself. They want you as normal as possible. So,
have tattoos doesn't mean I'm not going to be a good worker. I do not understand that at all. Because quite literally some of the most smart, intelligent people I've ever met are people with tattoos and piercings. I could be wrong, but I've seen that in Europe,
Let me say this, right? I don't disqualify intelligence when you have tattoos or a piercing. I have ear piercing, right? I don't have any tattoos, and I know people with, but my own personal opinion, when you get a face tattoo, you kind of minus a few intelligence points to me in my mind, right? In all honesty, how intelligent are you to get a face tattoo? When you should know, okay? Unless you already know, but it's for her, is she all that smart to think that, okay, I have all these tattoos, let alone a face tattoo, let alone all these piercing, I'm going to get a job at TJ Maxx. I don't know if you're that intelligent. Because if I got a face tattoo, I know I ain't working at Target, TJ Maxx, Walmart, Macy's. Yeah, I'm working where I am out in public as a representative of my company. So really, you're not that intelligent. I'm not saying tattoos make you stupid or you're not that smart when you have tattoos. No, but I will stand on my shield or whatever. That if you have a face tattoo, I would really um, be doubtful of your level of intelligence. Right? I'm not saying you're stupid, but I ain't saying you're Albert Einstein.
Like, people with tattoos and piercings can get jobs like way easier there. So why is America not hopped on the bandwagon? Another thing too is like all
America hop on the bandwagon? Wagon? I don't know anywhere on this earth that the majority of the population has hopped on the tattooed and piercing bandwagon. I don't know anywhere. I'm not saying that it's unaccepted in other places because it's accepted in the US. But it's not the norm. Plain and simple. Tattoos and piercing is not the norm. It's not the norm anywhere, but it is accepted. It's just not the norm.
these places, they say that they're hiring, but I feel like they're not. Because I shop at all of these stores and I see hiring now signs, but those signs have been up for months. And I know plenty of people are looking for work. So how have they still...
Well, plenty of people looking for work. Don't mean that they're looking for to work at TJ Maxx. Second, don't mean that the people that you know would qualify or be accepted to work at these kind of places. Honestly, like I said, retail, it's very specific. Would I see her working at Abercrombie & Finch? No. So really, it's like, it's very person specific. It's just how those jobs are. That's reality, right? That is reality. You want to work at a certain place, well, you're going to have to fit the mold of that place. Plain and simple.
Not hired people. Sorry for the long ranting video, but I just feel like this is something that needs to be talked about. It's so annoying, and for anyone that is looking for...
It's not really needed to talk about, because this is the thing, right? This goes along with women and delusion. They are looking for others to support their delusions. Because this is delusional. No duh. If you are so out of the norm, you're tattooed up, face to toe, piercings all over. Yes, you're not going to be accepted everywhere. To think that you would be is delusional. And to go online, which so many women do, to look for support, to look for validation, is insanity to me. Absolute insanity. Because you're delusional. If you had true friends, they would tell you you're delusional. Because no, you should have asked or you should have applied to Hot Topic, to a dive bar, to a tattoo shop. Right? That's okay. Not out of the ordinary. You would fit those places. You don't fit in a Target, a Walmart, a TJ Maxx. You don't. I mean, if they accept you, awesome. But you really don't. You don't fit the aesthetic. So, yeah, and like there's people like TJ Maxx does not require much experience. So really, it's just how you look. I mean, this is the insanity that people don't think that if you look like a beggar, a homeless man, it doesn't help you look for jobs. That's just how it is. If you look like you come from a carnival, yeah, that's not going to help you. So that's women, like, this is a thing where just like the whole body positive movement, which is pretty much just for women. Plus size women looking for validation, looking for you go queen. You're amazing. You're beautiful. All this stuff. It's it's them that are wrong. No, it is you. This is the woman that no, it's not. The annoyance should be on you for making stupid decisions. That's what that should be the key. That should be the annoyance, not the annoyance on a company that didn't see you as fitting for their workplace. Just like I said, for like the plus size women, right? Looking for validations online. No, the annoyance isn't the people that doesn't accept you because you're plus size. No, the annoyance should be you for wanting people to force the acceptance, to change people's mind to accept you. No, it is what it is, right? If a man is big, he's big. I'm not. For me, I don't view myself as I'm a king. I'm a amazing and all that shit. No, it's just I know I'm average. Some people may think I'm below average. It is what it is. I'm not crying about it. I'm not begging people to think differently. It is what it is. That is the reality. So this is the thing where I know most men they live in reality. They accept it. They understand that that's the real world. So they work around it. She should have worked around it. Thinking, okay, you know what? I don't fit the aesthetics of like a TJ Maxx. So I should apply to a Hot Topic. That would have been smarter instead of going online to say your grievances of TJ Maxx not hiring you. What? Yeah, no, duh, they wouldn't.
Job right now that is younger and doesn't have experience. I truly wish you the best of luck because it is very hard out here right now.
To be honest, salute. What's up, Darius? I don't think it's that hard to find, minimum wage or, average jobs like these, like a TJ Maxx and all that stuff. I don't think it's that hard. I just think a lot of people don't want to do it anymore. I hear more and more of the workplace, people really don't want to do these jobs. So, I don't know. I think there's a change. So, I don't know. What do you guys think?